into like what you're what we're gonna talk about right now. How we both, because we both work in labor, manual labor, you know, and I'm gonna have you remember Donovan, right?
Donovan, yeah.
Do you follow him on Instagram?
Oh, yeah, Donovan,
the dancer.
Yeah.
All right, Donovan, if you listen to this, we're about to talk shit on. Well, I'm about to talk shit on your shit, but I'm gonna have you on the show.
The pyramid scheme.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have you on the show so you can explain yourself. But like, I've always told him, you know, because he's been posting. You have him on Instagram, right?
Yeah. So he's been posting about.
He'll post like people's income. He'll be like, "Oh, this person's 23, used to make $1,000 a month. Now he's making $20,000 a month." Blah, 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 right? And then I honestly messaged him and I'm like, hey Donovan, do you actually like? And it was an honest question. I'm like, hey, do you actually think that this is the best way to motivate someone? Like to tell them the income? Like, do you think that's the best way to motivate someone? And he's like, no. I'm like, then why are you doing it? And he's like, I don't know, and something like that, you know. And he keeps doing it, but I don't think if you motivate someone through money, they're never going to be happy, you know? You're never satisfied, you know? Because money, you're always going to want more money.
Exactly.
You know, so, and I know it sounds cliche, but you always have to do something that you love to do. Because that way you're never going to be bored. You're never going to wake up in the morning and be like, oh, fuck, I got to go to work today, you know? Because you love it, you know? You get the adrenaline, you know? Whether, obviously, now we're going to go into our business. Obviously, me, I own my janitorial company, you know? So, obviously, I don't love fucking cleaning toilets and shit, right? You know, I don't wake up like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to go clean the toilets. I'm going to clean the bathroom today. But there's a difference because I'm the owner of the company. So, yeah, I have to hustle. Like you're saying, I have to hustle. I have to be a leader. So, I do that now, but I like the business aspect of it, you know? I like getting contracts from different buildings that want cleaning, and then I set my employees out to go clean. You know, I love all that shit, you know? And one thing that Gustavo told me was that you can never, and I look up to Gustavo a lot, man. He's a fucking smart motherfucker, dude.
He really is.
He's fucking smart, bro. And
Shout out to Faggot.
Yeah. And he has all the experience, bro. So I look, one of the things he told me was you have to learn the job. So you have to know how to clean toilets. That way, the day that your employee comes to you and tells you, Kenny, this shit stain doesn't come off of the toilet, you know? I can be like, no, I've done that already. This shit comes. And then you bring them. You're like, come here. And you show them. You don't just tell them, nah. You show them. You're a leader. You're like, look, use cloro, and it
scrub that shit off.
You scrub it off.
Con huevos, like they say.
And you show them. You scrub that shit off. And you're like, see, I used to do this for 5 years before I became the boss. So don't come in here and tell me that it doesn't come off, because it comes off. It's just laziness, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You gotta put it in hands.
Yeah, you gotta.
And that's one thing, you know. I'm not at that position yet, close to it. I definitely look up to you, a young entrepreneur.
Thanks, bro.
Love it. Fuck, one of the people who motivate me. I see your stuff, and it's just honestly motivating. Like, certain people don't understand that for you to get something you want in life, you have to make it happen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going back to the pyramid scheme. Like, you're not gonna make money off of selling fucking insurance.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a genuine company.
Yeah.
But in that point, like, you're stealing from people's opportunity, and it's just you're chasing money.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be chasing money your entire life, because at some point you're gonna break down and be like,
you're gonna be left. You're not gonna have anything like
exactly
like family, you know, and shit like that.
Like, you have to enjoy yourself, grow, whether you like it or not. Like, I work for my uncle's company. It's Green Planet. So we do a lot of construction work, plumbing, shit. Like you said, I don't wake up and I'm excited to fucking unclog a toilet full of shit. You get me?
Yeah.
But I'm excited to be able to supervise the guys I'm with at least.
And learn. Learn everything.
Because, I mean, I'm not the best at my job, you get me? Because I just started to have like a year and a half with that company. But very excited because my uncle's also more motivating. I look up to him.
Yeah.
And we're always just thinking of what's next, you get me? Like, there's not always like, I'm going to do this and then that's where I'm going to stay at. Like, there's going to always be growth in there's always gonna be an opportunity to keep growing.
Yeah,
you get me? You don't want to get to a point and just stay there.
Yeah.
Like, you have to set your goals and continuously grow with that. Like, that's what makes you a great leader at some point. You get me? Like, you're not satisfied with what you have.
Exactly. Even the most successful people, bro, are like still learning.
Exactly.
They learn every fucking day, you know. But like bring it back to the pyramid, that scheme thing, right? Is like fucking like they say, oh, I'm gonna give you. They I feel like they brainwash young people because they're motivational speakers. They show up and they show off what they have. You know,
which is materialistic.
Yeah,
That's shit
yeah. Like I'll see the snaps and stuff like that, and all the motivational speakers saying is like, "Do you want to own a house like mine? Do you want to have the car I have? Like this is how you do it." They brainwash them with an illusion to chase something like that, you know. And then suppose those people, like the people that are at that stage, like for example Donnie, they have to like brainwash other people to get under them, and then that's what builds the fucking like the scheme, you know. That's what builds the pyramid scheme, you know.
Exactly.
So like and then like I saw one post like not so long ago. He's
we're talking shit, but
but it's true. It is. And I'm gonna talk to Donnie, if you listen to this, I'm gonna talk to you about this shit, so you're even getting a head start because now you can think about comebacks to say what.
Yeah, like tell me what.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
Brainwash me too, basically. You get me? Like, get me into fucking doing what you do, man.
Yeah. And fucking like there was just a post that said this guy used to be a star football player, and now he's making this and that, right? They both gave up their careers to join us. I'm like, when have you heard of a pro football player?
That's fucking insane.
Hey, a pro football player that goes, you know what?
Let me work for someone.
Yeah, fuck this shit. I'd rather go work, you know?
Hell
no, bro. Like, if you're a fucking pro football player, why the fuck would you leave that shit to come do this, you know?
Yeah, honestly, that's real, like, stupid to me.
Yeah. I know.
Like, in real honesty, I don't care how you guys feel about this conversation that me and Kenny are having. Mm-hmm. So let me throw that out there once again. I don't give a shit. Mm-hmm. In all honesty, but yeah, like, you're not gonna stop doing what you really love and decide to do something else.
Yeah, I feel you. Hold on, guys. We got a little. You answer? You can answer.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Bere. I'm doing a podcast. I'll call you back when I'm done. Bye.
So
it's crazy.
Wait, who's that? Who's that?
Sister.
Oh, your sister.
No, my sister, you know.
Hey, as soon as her name's Bernice?
Bernice, yeah.
Hey, you're like, Bere? I'm like, what the fuck you talking to my girl, dog? Because that's my girl's name, bro. That's funny, bro. Alright, sorry, guys. I had to adjust the volumes, too, because I'm a little too loud. And I'm over here fucking.
Honestly. And it's good. It's good. We're loud, so you guys can hear us out.
Mm-hmm.
But,
keep talking, bro. That was a good idea, what you just did right now.
Yeah, so, like, guys, I'm also live. You follow me. Tonyswave. Always excited. Shit, take the thing right out.
But I don't know. Like I see it as a curse, but also a blessing, in the way that I'm constantly thinking about how to grow, and what the reason I say it's a gift, but it's also a curse, is that my mind's always working. Like, it's always fucking working. Like, I'm in the fucking shower and I can't even fucking beat my dick, bro. Like, I can't. I can't. Like,
you're so like.
Yeah,
you're
bro.
onto a next step already. It's
like,
crazy.
Yeah. Like, I can't even relax in the shower, bro. Cause like I'm thinking, oh, bro, I can do this. Like this month's check, I can put it in here, or I can invest it in this. I could do this. Or I could do this. I could do that. Like, it's always like different fucking ideas.
And one thing I always love to do, like you brought into, like, I always think of having many incomes coming my way. Like, people always bring the fact that, oh, you have to focus on one thing for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I burped. But I've always thought, like, you can do many things and still be happy with life. You get me? So, like, for me, it's like, I plan on taking many steps with just my uncle's company. Like you said, he doesn't have social media because he's afraid of people posting shitty comments on his actual company. You get me? But that, something I want to get into with him, and we also we're focused on property. I mean, you always need.
Oh hell yeah! That's one of the best investments you can make is property, bro.
I speak about that and like I get an orgasm. You get me? It's crazy. Literally.
No, I get what you're saying because I've just recently like I've been really like studying like real estate, you know, and just because it's a good thing to learn, bro. Like imagine it like in school, bro. Like that's something so important in life.
Property management,
and they don't teach it in school, bro. Imagine in high school they had like a real estate class, like where you learn what it means to like have property, because everyone in the world hopefully is gonna own property, right?
Exactly.
And you have to learn about mortgage. You gotta know about equity. You gotta know about cash flow. You have to know all these terms,
like what's coming in and what's going out.
Yeah, and
like the laws that come with it. You get me? Because
yeah, exactly.
In construction, you know? Yeah, and as a contractor, you know, like we have that opportunity to build our house, basically. You get me?
Yeah.
Like we gotta know laws. Like there's so much going into having property, and it's just
and we don't know anything. Like us, we don't know shit. We don't know shit. So I feel like that's one of I don't get why they don't explain that shit in school, bro. You know, like since I've left school, not ever had I had to fucking find X way.
That's just me, dude. First of all, I fucking hate math.
Yeah.
And I barely learned fucking fractions, bro.
Yeah.
Seeing a fucking meter stick.
Yeah.
You get me? So it's unreal. Like I know what 1/8 is. I know what 1/16 is now. Like I actually apply some of fucking math.
Yeah. The basic stuff, like
but that's the basic shit. Like I'm not gonna find the slope for this shit. I'll fucking call someone who can find the fucking slope for me. And Google.
Exactly.
Hey Google.
Exactly.
Like maybe you think I'm stupid for saying that, but it's all honesty.
Honestly, bro, and you can learn everything on YouTube, bro.
Exactly.
YouTube has everything, bro. Honestly, they should teach a fucking YouTube class.
And you don't even need a fucking book anymore. Like there's Audible where a fucking computer's reading a book for you and you're just driving.
Oh, hell yeah.
And like you learn things off people, podcasts like we're doing.
Yeah.
You get me? Like right now maybe we're talking shit and we're not teaching anything, but we're giving our like insight on life. You get me?
Or like our experiences.
Exactly.
And then other people can take that and whichever way they want.
Yeah,
you know?
And it's crazy to get in thought like, wow, you learn so much in life that they don't teach you in school, and I wish they were able to teach us that then, so now we can be at another level.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, bro.
And that's why for me school wasn't the way. Like for you, did you enjoy going I couldn't sit in fucking class and hear a professor talk to me about who fucking died in 1980. You get me? Like I'm being honest, like I'm not gonna be there and be like, oh, you know what, this person died in 1980. Like
just to answer it on a fucking test.
Exactly. You know?
Exactly, bro. Like
that shit even stresses me out.
Like I'm not gonna like sit here and say like teach, because like again same thing. Like throughout high school, bro, I fucking cheated. Like I fucking cheated my way through high school, bro. I fucking did. Like every fucking test, bro, I cheated. So like I remember there's one time I turned in a test blank because I didn't know shit, bro. And every day I would copy and shit like that. So they would separate our desk during test, and then one time they separated me, bro, and like I was separated from all the smart kids, and I was like,
what am I gonna do now?
What am I do? So all I did was, bro, I just put my name and I turned it in, bro.
Exactly. Like I'm not gonna sit there stress myself. One thing I like college students, and if you guys are out there, because we are live and you guys are focused in college, I'm not bringing anyone down. Like everyone,
because obviously if you're
if
you're gonna be a doctor, you obviously need to go to school.
Yeah, like shit like that. You know, if you're gonna be a fucking doctor, a lawyer,
that's it. That's pretty much it.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's pretty much.
If you guys get into sociology or some bullshit like that,
maybe a teacher, yeah.
Maybe a teacher, you get me. But other than that, I don't really find the interest in school. You get me? Because you can do everything else, get certified other than school, and it doesn't matter. Like, the thing that doesn't matter anymore is what degree you fucking have. What they want is your creativity.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, you know how to get this job done. You know how to fucking keep a restroom clean. And someone who went to college for 15 years can't clean a fucking restroom, and that's his job right then and there. How are they going to get that done? Who are they going to choose? The guy with the degree who doesn't know how to clean that restroom? Or a guy who's been working 15 years cleaning restrooms?
Yeah.
You get me? Like, labor work, honestly, for me was the way.
Yeah.
I couldn't sit in an office for fucking hours and do nothing. You know,
and like, just I'm pretty sure everyone knows this, but we're obviously saying this because, like you said, we're not trying to put anybody down.
Exactly.
We're just saying this because we're saying it wasn't for us. It wasn't for you. It wasn't for me, and we're saying our points of view and our experience.
Like, don't go out there and think, "Oh, Tony, you're fucking wrong." Whether you think I'm wrong, like, I'm okay with that.
Or say like, "Hey, fuck you, man. You're talking shit because I'm going to school." No,
like, not at all.
If that's what you want to do, by all means, bro, do it. And kill it. Like, be the best.
Yeah, like, if you go out there, chase it, make that shit happen. You feel me? Like, I'm not telling you, "Oh, come my way, follow me." Like, this is my point of view in life. This is how I went through life: high school, junior high, elementary.
Yeah. And you know what? I like talking about shit like this because the school, they don't like actually say it. Or society doesn't actually say it, but you can tell they imply, like, oh, if you don't go to school, you're a dumbass, you know?
Exactly.
So if there's other people out there who know that school isn't the way for them, I don't want them to feel down either. Like our points of view, like I was saying, like we're making it, bro. We're doing it.
Yeah, like, don't feel forced because someone is telling you to go to school.
Yeah.
And that's all honesty. Like, you don't have to go to school. Go back into fucking English class and take it again if you took it for 4 fucking years.
Yeah.
And that's the reality of it. Like,
hey, you know what's funny? That we had. Oh, sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's all good.
That we took English class, like, to learn how to speak and all that shit. And the word that I use the most is fuck.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And they didn't teach us that.
Yeah. That's the word I use the most, bro. That and like bitch and shit.
Yeah, like we have our slang, you get me? And it's not bad because you can get educated out of school. You need a fucking book, read it on your own, take 30 minutes of the day doing that every single day, and you'll master it. You get me? Like, you don't need a teacher. Like, I used to be like, oh, I need someone to tell me how to do it exactly. Like, I'm a hands-on type of guy.
Yeah.
So that's what I meant by it. But, like, if I sit my ass down for 10 minutes, because 30 minutes even, that's too much reading a fucking book. Feel me?
Yeah.
But like, I'll sit down and focus for those 15 minutes throughout the day and learn something.
Yeah.
You get me?